Level artists and designers used different types of forests to structure England's kingdoms. Oak trees, ivy and rowan in Wessex, heatherfields, Scot pine trees, moss and willow trees in East Anglia, beech trees, bluebells and autumnal birch trees in Mercia, and tundra bushes, western gorse, dead and frozen trees in Northumbria. Ubisoft Sophia even recreated Wistman's Wood in Hamptonshire, using the pictures the development team took during their scouting trip. To do so, they integrated old, medium-sized trees, a smattering of rocks, a soupçon of moss, and a bit of fog to complete this ominous atmosphere.
Is dat iltje ervoor van Nordlands was hier?
Time to eat.
And there she was an abbess, and then used to wear woolen garments, and she rarely bathed in hot water except before Easter, and before the 50th day, and before the day of Christ's baptism. And during the day, she rarely had a meal more than once a day, and from the time of Matins she stayed in church, praying until it was day. And through God's Spirit, she herself predicted when she would depart from the world. And she did then depart. And she was buried in the ground for 16 years. And when her body was exhumed again, it was found to be as undecayed as if she had died that same day. And a large wound had been open on her neck when she had been put in the grave. And when she was later exhumed from the grave, it had healed, so that there was nothing but a trace.
Are you well, Brother Oswin?
We must have silence at the Lord's table.
Brother!
Very well. Take him to the infirmary if you must. But the bishop shall hear of your defiance.
Tell me, Oswin, where does it hurt? Everywhere, brother! It's like there's fire in my veins! I will find a way to ease your pain. I promise. I must find the monk in charge. Father Bertwald, was it?
I hope you can treat that patient yourself. God, in his infinite wisdom, only gave me 2 hands.
The patient speaks of fire in the veins, Father.
An uncommon ailment, and one I don't know by heart. The scribes often copy remedies in the scriptorium. You may be able to find something there to aid you. But if not, Sister Winifred will be able to help.
Yes, Father. Scriptorium. Right, I remember where that was. Oh, let me just... Ah, no.
Can I help you, brother?
No. No.
Dat ane ota is dat tu sie ju friiche. Ich bide. Ich wata ich truja me. Ne lerna thune bakare. Ne tuva no te mere elu.
No.
Swae southliche wolde. Gifty greatest tedive. Radida ju afwetsi. Ich nile dat ju hier spilden on disum. Ma tidunga merien. Gahame wesi wunelich.
No luck. I'll have to ask Sister Winifred. Sister Winifred! I've looked but can't find a remedy. Tell me, what is the cure for fire in the veins?
A dire challenge indeed. Ox's recipe for pain should aid us here. You will need double brewed ale, honey, feverfew, and wormwood. Though with the raids nearby of late, and the early first frost, you may have trouble with the latter.
Is there anything that can replace it?
Well, I have heard that dust from a relic can have miraculous properties. We're blessed here in Ellie to have several. Perhaps, if you gather some, the saints will intercede on your patient's behalf.
Thank you, Sister. God bless you. Double brewed ale, honey, feverfew, and the dust of a relic. Should be simple enough. They might have ale in the kitchens. One found, 3 to find. relics are kept at the back of the chapel. That's two. Halfway done. The nuns had set up to gather honey round here. Feverfew grows best in full sun, and hopefully far from the sisters' bees. What does Feverfew look like again?
Good morrow, brother. What brings you to the woods?
Good morrow. Do you know where I could gather Feverfew or wormwood?
No wormwood left this season. As for Feverfew, no small white daisies are what you seek.
Thank you, brother. God bless you. And that's the third. Now for the last. Do I just take it? Or...
Careful, brother. You wouldn't want to get stung. The bees jealously guard their golden hoard.
I need honey for a remedy. Can you help me?
Of course. Take the honey from the table. I'll gather more for the abbess.
Thank you, sister. God bless you. I have everything I need. Now to mix it.
Sister Winifred brought me the recipe from the scriptorium. And now, I am delighted to discover you know the use of the mixing bench, too. Would that God had sent you to me sooner? The infirmary would be in far better shape.
I spent many summers mixing poultices for the townsfolk in Canterbury.
Then I shall observe, and hopefully learn some new tricks of my own. What was the first ingredient in Sister Winifred's remedy?
So I pried the book from his hands and tore the covers off to bring home. I'll be able to afford another slave this harvest season, at the very least.
And these Saxons and their books. You'd think they were more precious than their own lives. But if no one lives to speak of what's written down, who will remember it?
Not to speak of how they treat their dead. Putting bones or pieces of wood inside golden boxes. How this honors their god, I'll never understand.
Waiting won't make it any easier.
Thorstein, the hero of many tales. I could not let you pass without experiencing the sting of your wit.
The mood I'm in, you'd best hope for a stinging rather than a lashing.
Then let's begin. On the Isle of Ely, great riches were won.
It was over before this flighting begun.
Come, Thorstein. Surely you can do better than... I've heard of your legend, your grace and prowess.
To not have heard it, you'd have to be dense.
I feel like you're not taking this seriously, my friend. It's a shame, Harald Jarl.
Enough with the words. You should fight me? I don't...
Hyd at hi sy'n swach arle swa bishop. Gripem as wyf on farel del boot on siwne. Gwyle sacsber an wast.
Swa seide me, nan ma draken blod this year. This year!
Oh! Let me just... Oh, no.
Wen is dat den heipas blodera, hat ein rade úson resa, nis je nok på je biske.
The ernunga dugon that plum, who dear were they the chief. Hergungis mon wheelie at siad mitlumon luz.
Sjoen betan, he shall weep down that we found in Harwich.
No. No.
Iets en fijne, Sune jij.
No.
You've only limpe mon tildette. Hier it shall akne melde la mjula. Das ane ota is
Hergunga.
Can I help you, brother?
Bring hit from hit Maria Onigde. After
No luck. I'll have to ask Sister Winifred. Sister Winifred! I've looked but can't find a remedy. Tell me, what is the cure for fire in the veins?
A dire challenge indeed. Ox's recipe for pain should aid us here. You will need double brewed ale, honey, feverfew, and wormwood. Though with the raids nearby of late, and the early first frost, you may have trouble with the latter.
Is there anything that can replace it?
Well, I have heard that dust from a relic can have miraculous properties. We're blessed here in Ellie to have several. Perhaps, if you gather some, the saints will intercede on your patient's behalf.
Thank you, Sister. God bless you. Double brewed ale, honey, feverfew, and the dust of a relic. Should be simple enough.